For better or for worse, for richer or for poorer. A great financial future starts by saving money wherever you can, especially for Claire and Jeff Myers. Married almost 2 years, they just bought a house and are now starting a family.
It's a really nice neighborhood. There's lots of people moving here, young families,
And it's gonna be a lot of work for someone.
Well, I'm gonna help you. I wanna help. I want a
Babe,
house and a yard.
I don't wanna be in, the yard on a Saturday in the heat.
I'm gonna help though.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna help.
The yard is one of their concerns. But Claire and Jeff also told us, with so many chores to be done, time together is becoming limited, and they need help to plan ahead.
So now that we have a house, we can start working on the nursery. I mean, look how cute these are.
Yeah, they're cute.
In fact, I'm 4 months along.
I mean, buying a house and starting a family, it's a really big decision.
Babe, that's why we're planning. He's freaking out again.
We've got Claire and Jeff covered. Operation Build is going to show them some ways to make both of these newlywed issues so much easier to deal with. And we've got some surprises in mind. This is the story of Claire and Jeff. So this is your first home. How does it feel?
We're thrilled. I mean, the process was pretty long. We were looking at houses that were at a budget, and, stuff that.
We're excited. When we were going through other neighborhoods, we found this one, and it was perfect.
Yeah, and the neighborhood is older, and I love that. Like, that's something that I've always had an appreciation for.
Well, I think this is the perfect starter home. You've got so much space.
That was the selling point for me. I wanted a yard where the kids could play when we have a family.
Where I can put a tiki hut and a spa.
He's getting ahead of himself again.
Well, the first person we wanted Claire and Jeff to meet is Operation Build team member Mark Chisholm. He's got an amazing resume. Mark is a third-generation certified arborist, expert rope climber, and tree physiologist. His expertise in tree care has made him a sought-after consultant around the world.
Hi, Mark Chisholm, certified arborist and world champion tree climber here with your Stihl Arborist Pro Tip.
So Mark, tell me about your adventures as a tree climber and all-around thrill seeker.
Well, I'm a third-generation arborist from New Jersey. I've been doing tree work pretty much my whole life. 21-time state New Jersey champion tree climber and a world champion tree climber as well. And now I travel around teaching people to do what I do all over the world on behalf of Stihl. The tree behind me, we have a tree with a dead top. We can't fit it in the space we want to fell it in. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, secure the tree with a pull line, and we're going to make a topping cut that I like to use in most situations when I'm above the ground.
Wow, that's really impressive. So tell me a little bit about an arborist and what you do.
Well, an arborist is someone that cares for trees. We prune them, we cable them, brace them, try to keep them healthy. And we're also ones that call in when something goes wrong, a tree gets hazardous, it's dead, you gotta take it down. And on the other side of things, we also are good to consult with when you want to plant a tree in your yard and figure out what goes good where.
So why would somebody call a man with your credentials?
For safety reasons, as soon as your feet have to leave the ground, you should call a pro. We're trained to work at height. It makes sense that you call in someone who's trained to do so. There's electrical conductors up in where the trees grow, trees leaning over houses, over roadways. All of this stuff is something that you really need to call a pro for.
Well, let's hope that we don't run into any of these problems at Jeff and Claire's. And actually, I'd love for you to meet them now.
All right, let's go.
Great. Hi, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Great. Mark, Jeff, and Claire.
How you doing,
Nice
man?
to meet you. Nice to meet you, Claire.
Good. I'm so glad you're here. This is a huge yard, and we got a ton of stuff to do.
Well, let's take a look at what you got.
Awesome.
Oh, this is actually easy to deal with. We're just going to trim this down a little bit, neaten it up, take out some of the dead parts, and you're going to like what it looks like. It's a nice separation here. Let's go take a look by the house.
This thing right here, this Colossia, is just out of control, and
This is another easy fix. We're going to trim it back, get it away from the structure. Same thing with the palm tree here.
This there?
It's too close to the house. We cut it back a little bit, we raise it up a little bit, and you're going to like what it looks like.
I don't know the guy that planted that, but I think it was me. I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I think we'll just neaten up around the entranceway a little bit. All this stuff, again, it's going to be something that's easy to fix, and you're going to like. It's going to look a lot neater and a lot more clean.
That makes sense, yeah. you know, I hate this tree, but it hides the speakers, so I kind of keep it there.
That's
and then
fine.
this to me is like a huge ordeal because there's spikes.
Yeah.
And this is a Sylvester palm.
All right, so I think we've got a pretty good idea of what needs to be done here. And Mark, you know that Claire and Jeff want to actually take care of most of the property themselves. So do you have any recommendations?
Well, I think the Stihl Lightning battery system would be perfect here.
That sounds great. You guys, I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Mark, and we'll be right back after this. To protect plants and flowers during drought conditions, use mulch around the base of the plants. Claire and Jeff are first-time homebuyers tackling a big project that's new to them, landscaping a yard. Operation Build has invited professional arborist Mark Chisholm over to show them best practices.
All right, so I guess you guys are looking for some tools that are gonna help make your chores a little bit faster and easier so it doesn't take such a huge chunk out of your weekend.
I remember when I was growing up, like my dad would haul the big lawnmower out with the smell of the gas and stuff like that, and I hated it.
Yeah, and I really don't like the loud noise of mowers and blowers, and I want to make sure we get along with our new neighbors.
Yeah, of course, and so they're gonna love what I brought today. I have a Stihl line of lawn tools that include this hedge trimmer, a string trimmer, we got a blower, we got a mower, and they all work on this Lightning battery system. And it's really, they run so quietly that most of these tools don't even require hearing protection.
Yeah, but do batteries have the power to last the whole job?
Actually, I'm glad you asked because these things are built to do the job. For example, that lawnmower will cut the equivalent of about a half a football field on a single charge. And this string trimmer will go about the distance of 5 football fields.
Really?
You know, and they all take, these hand tools will all use the exact same battery, you know, and it charges really quick and easy, so it makes it even simpler.
Wow, this is great, so I don't have to worry about mixing oil and gas and storing messy products in my garage.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, they have an advantage over corded equipment as well because you don't have to look for outlets, you don't have to drag extension cords all over the yard, and the maintenance is a breeze. Just keep them clean and you're off and running. And over the long haul, you're gonna save a lot of money on the fuel and the maintenance.
Wow, I can't believe how lightweight this is. Honey, you go paint the nursery and I'm gonna do the yard work.
Well, wait, I can't wait to get my hands on that mower.
Let's get our protective gear on and get to work.
All right, sounds great. I was wondering if this battery-powered mower was going to do the entire yard without stopping, and we even have half the battery left.
It's crazy how you can't hear the lawnmower. It's not gonna affect the neighbors or a baby, and there's no fumes coming in the house.
Yeah, and just think, it only took us about an hour, so when you gotta do touch-ups, cleanup's gonna be a breeze.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hey!
This looks fantastic. You guys got it done so fast. Did you have a good time?
Awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I love that. Now you saved so much money on landscaping. What are you going to do with it?
Probably buy my tiki hut.
I was thinking more about the baby you're planning for.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we have some high-tech medical advice for Jeff and Claire. Stay with us. Healthy trees provide a cool, shaded canopy for your lawn, so there's less need for watering. Claire and Jeff are expecting their new baby in 5 months. They're preparing for their new addition, getting the house ready and looking forward to the future. But like all parents, their biggest hope is that the baby will be born healthy. This is adorable.
Well, you know, we're preparing for the baby, so I started pulling out some stuffed animals. This one was mine when I was a kid, and
That's great. Do you have any names for the baby yet?
it's too soon to tell if it's gonna be a boy or a girl.
The doctor says the baby is very healthy.
Well, that's great. And Claire, you look fantastic. And all we wish for you is a healthy baby. So now I'm going to introduce you to Operation Build team member, Dr. Karen Taylor.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Dr. Taylor is going to tell us about a simple procedure that could potentially help your child or your entire family. Dr. Karen Taylor is a skilled and compassionate gynecologist located in Newport Beach, California. Dr. Taylor is an expert in a variety of topics, including the topic of newborn stem cells. She's going to tell us more about the topic and Cord Blood Registry, the company that stores blood and tissue from the umbilical cords of newborns.
Hi, how are you?
Really good. Come in.
Hi,
Welcome,
Linda.
Dr. Taylor.
Hi, it's nice
Nice
to
to
see
see
you.
you too. I'd like to introduce you to Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
And Claire.
Hi, Claire.
Hi,
Nice
nice
to
to
meet you.
meet you.
Nice
this
to
is
meet you.
Val.
Hi, Val.
Let's go have a seat.
Sounds great. I've never heard of CBR. Why would we want to use this?
Actually, a lot of people haven't heard about this, even though the science has been around for a few decades. Have you heard about stem cell research?
Yes, I heard they're using stem cells to treat all kinds of conditions these days.
Yes, correct. The newborn stem cells that are found in your baby's umbilical cord blood and cord tissue have the potential to do amazing things. These stem cells are a power source that we can use to treat certain medical conditions. And by preserving them, your family will have the potential to use them in the future.
Well, what kind of medical conditions can stem cells treat?
The most common use is in transplant medicine. Cord blood stem cells have been used in over 35,000 transplants worldwide, where we regenerate healthy blood and immune systems. For example, cord blood stem cells are used like bone marrow stem cells in transplants to treat things like leukemia or sickle cell disease. For these kind of treatments, you would mostly use these cells in a sibling or a family member. Another use is in regenerative medicine. This stem cell research is investigating the body's own ability to repair and regenerate injured body tissues and organs. There's mostly interest in using your own stem cells, just so you can prevent the body from rejecting the cells or activating the immune system. And clinical trials in this area are looking at things from diabetes, cerebral palsy, autism, heart disease, stroke. CBR is partnering with reputable research institutions on FDA-regulated clinical trials, investigating potential uses of newborn stem cells in diseases that currently have no cures. We know that when faced with an illness in a child or a loved one, families need hope and doctors want options. And preserving newborn stem cells enable you to do both. Doctors right now are realizing the potential and the power of stem cells and recommending family banking to their patients.
I know it's a little early, but as far as we know, our baby doesn't have any health issues.
That is great. What I want to emphasize today is that the potential of stem cells is still growing, and we cannot predict what the future will hold or what a family's needs will be in the years to come. Additionally, other family members may have a potential need for the cells. I wouldn't think of it exactly as an insurance policy, but rather as a wise investment. At CBR, we want expecting parents to know that in preserving newborn stem cells, they may be opening doors to future stem cell therapies.
So how do we get started?
We've made it incredibly simple. You can either go online or simply give us a call, and we'll send you this small collection kit that is specially designed just to collect cord blood or cord tissue. What you'll do is fill out the information card and then just store it at home until your big day. After you get to the hospital, hand it to your healthcare provider and they'll take care of the collection for you. After the birth, you're going to want to go ahead and call our expert medical courier. They'll transport it safely and securely to our facility in Arizona, your cell's new home. In many cases, the newborn stem cells will arrive safely in our lab before you even go home from the hospital. Our commitment to parents and their families is to provide the best service and quality in collection, processing, and storing, so that families are confident in trusting their precious stem cells to our care.
And your facility can hold these cells for a long time?
Yes, they absolutely can, for decades and decades. CBR's state-of-the-art lab currently stores over 600,000 cord blood units and cord tissue samples. And we continually invest in quality and security. Your family will always have access to your baby's newborn stem cells. We even have genetic counselors on staff to help you make informed decisions about your banking options, including participating in clinical trials if that's appropriate. And as part of CBR's quality guarantee, we test every cord blood unit for viability, sterility, and a cell count. We know that quality is as important to you as it is to us at CBR.
So guys, what do you think?
It sounds like something we'll consider. We'll talk it over with the whole family. It looks like it's a way to help protect our health, and thank you.
Absolutely, and I'm glad to hear it. This isn't a quick decision. We recommend you make it in the second trimester in case your baby decides to come before its due date. But you have plenty of time before your big, exciting day. Best of luck to both of you, or all three of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Taylor.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure. And we'll be right back with Claire and Jeff after this. Cord blood stem cells have been used in the treatment of more than 80 life-threatening illnesses, including cancers, immune and genetic disorders. Wow, guys, your yard looks fantastic, and it's going to be so quick and easy to maintain.
I can't wait to start a garden here.
And I can't wait to have a pool party.
Oh, you guys have so much to look forward to. And really, thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Operation Build travels all over the country, helping families realize their dreams in home renovations. Our team tackled problems and created solutions for people who are in need of our help due to life's challenges and hardships. We would like to share some of our favorite moments of the past few seasons.
For veterans like Brandon, they definitely need a specially adapted home, and that's what we really specialize in. So what we do is modified a home to really bring in 150 different adaptations for Brandon and make it so that he can access every point of the home.
It's always an exciting time when we can show a family the transformation from empty house to warm, inviting home. It's especially gratifying when that family includes Thomas Scott, a medical corpsman who served in Iraq and Afghanistan, enduring the loss of a leg and other injuries in service to our country. It's been such a great week here in Minnesota, meeting this wonderful family and working with such generous companies who help to provide the Scotts with a new outlook on life after all they've been through. One of the things families don't often see here at Ronald McDonald House is what happens behind the scenes. We thought it would be great to help some of the amazing people who work here by redecorating and renovating their workspaces. Ready to see your new conference room?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, what do you think?
Love it.
Look at this carpet. Oh my God, beautiful. It's so beautiful, right?
So different.
Come on in.
What do you think?
Oh, this is incredible.
Doesn't it look beautiful?
Oh my goodness.
Look at this. I know, yeah, did you see this? Mission accomplished? Yes. Can I give you a hug? Of course. Yes. Bring it on in. Oh, double hug, triple hug.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
You're welcome. I'm so happy that you like it.
Oh, are you totally shocked?
Yeah.
Doesn't this look awesome?
Yeah.
We kind of wanted to go with the animated film Home. We took the color scheme as inspiration and pulled that through the whole room. So the aqua, the purple, the oranges. See that movie poster? Just sort of pulled as our inspiration for the entire space.
Bring it in. You love it?
Yes.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. We know that Karina's got a bright future ahead of her, and we're thrilled that we could support her and her family on their journey ahead. We have got another mission accomplished.
Operation Build would like to thank the companies who've been so generous and to the participating families who opened their hearts in order to share their stories.
We want to thank Stihl USA for providing those amazing battery-powered lawn tools, and Blood Registry for informing us all about the need to preserve a newborn's umbilical cord for the potential benefit of the whole family. For now, as always, thank you so much for watching our show. If you know anyone in need or someone who's recovering from an unfortunate life circumstance, please get in touch with us. Operation Build is looking to take on new, challenging missions every day. Please remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Until next time, I'm Andy Tillis.